Are you ready to come across the lethal weapons in Lands of Shadow? So here is the list of the top 5 enchanting weapons in Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, so you won't miss out on the best. Number 1 is the Black Steel Great Hammer. This deadly weapon is always there to deal with any boss in the DLC, whether Messmer the Impaler or the final boss Radon. The guard countering skill of this weapon is enough to shake up the enemies, as this skill causes a great explosion that deals tons of holy damage. If you want to modify this weapon, you are required to have smithing stones to do it. This weapon can be found Church of Consolation. Number 2 is the Great Sword of Solitude. This Shadow of the Erdtree weapon can deal explosive damage, besides the low attack speed, but the power it generates with its slashes is just mind-blowing. The skills of this weapon, Solitary Moon Slash, allow it to deal with enemies from a distance. It can be upgraded with somber smithing stones. To get this masterpiece, you have to deal with Black Gold Knight. You will find this boss at Western Nameless Mausoleum. Number 3 is Starline Sword. This Shadow of the Erdtree Starline Sword comes up with a base skill of Onz's Line of Stars that results in a dominating series of attacks. Each attack is going to be more powerful than the previous one, which fabricates it as a devastating weapon in the Elden Ring Dlc. This katana requires somber smithing stones for modification. To get this katana, you must defeat demi-human Queen Mariga and go to Charo's hidden grave to face this adversary. At number 4, there is the Spear of the Impaler, one of the best in spear weapons, used by one of the hardest bosses in Elden Ring Dlc, Messmer the Impaler. This great spear has the Messmer's Assault skill, allows you to open a blunt of attacks on the enemy before its ground attack. The upgradation of this spear also requires somber smithing stones. You will get the Spear of the Impaler in exchange of the remembrance of the Impaler at Inia. Last one is the Lightning Perfume Bottle. This new induction in Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree weapons. The bottle is a lightning beast that cover a wide range of its lightning attacks. Comes up with the base damage of 110 lightning attack power. The modification of this beast weapon requires smithing stones. This perfume bottle is located on Corpse, northeast of the Cerulean coast site of Grace. There will be a pool at the place where the lightning perfume bottle is laid.